Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. So, I thought I'd give you a little update on my 1960 Plymouth Fury. I have a two-door hardtop. Beautiful car. Needs restored, of course, but it's been one of my dream cars, and although I don't have time to work on it at this exact moment because of other ongoing projects, I've still been buying parts. So whenever I find something that I need, I buy it because parts are not easy to find. And I have been getting quite a few things that I need. The car was missing a few parts, and I've been able to find a lot of the things. So, what have I got? What's going on? Well, this is a package that came from New Zealand. So this is a long distance Mopar parts. So what happened was a friend of mine on, the media web pages that shall not be named, he posted a picture of a 1960 Plymouth Fury, a nice two-door. And I said, wow, I have that exact same car. His is yellow. Mine is currently a burgundy color. I said, hey, I've got that exact same car, and what are the chances? Those cars are pretty rare, but then to find one in New Zealand that a friend of mine has, it's like, wow, that's pretty neat. We really got something in common there that I wouldn't expect. And he sent me a message a little while later. He said, hey, I just bought this car, and there's a few extra parts that are with it that I'm not going to use. Is there anything you would be interested in? So he sent me the pictures. I said, yes. Yes, I would be interested. So we came to an agreement, and he mailed them out to me. So let's see what we got here. All right, this is quite large. It's all wrapped in bubble wrap. That's the best way here. So I'm excited to see what we got here. So his car is very nice. It looks like original paint. And I believe it's been in New Zealand for 20, a little over 20 years or so, if memory serves me correct. And I think he said it came from California. So really nice original paint, solid car, and he's working on it right now, and we can kind of share our love for the crazy finned 60 Furies together. So thank you, my friend, for thinking of me with these parts. So, see what we got. Wrapped in multiple layers. I'm trying to think how long it took since he mailed it till it got here. A little over a week, something like that. I didn't think that was too bad. that. Ah. Cool, cool, cool. I'm excited. Do you know? Does the shape give you any clues? What have we got? All right. So I know these parts are not easy to find. Some cars had them, some cars didn't. Mine did not. Mine appears to have never had them. And woohoo! Oh. The very large polished stainless wheel well, front wheel well molding. So these are beautiful condition, and he actually thought that they might be new old stock, and that looks like that could maybe be the case. Beautiful condition. So let's see what else we have here. So the front fenders on these cars have very deep scallops in them, and they're pretty cool. There's a lot going on with this car. Lots of far out styling. But these just add a little extra bling to a very wild car already. So I see you sent me these parts wrapped in the newspaper that's got some classic car pictures in it, so I'm gonna have to check that out too. The Gold Digger 58 Ford. Cool. Must be car show season. So again, the other side, beautiful condition. Yeah, these are going to be very nice. That will dress up the car even more. One thing my car does not have is the fake Continental tire on the trunk lid, and some cars had them, some didn't. I don't think I'm going to do that on mine. I don't mind the looks of them. I think they're pretty cool. Some people don't like them at all, but mine doesn't have it, and I'm just going to leave it without it. So, and more the wheel well trim here. So yeah. Pretty cool cars. I'm just looking at the paper here. There's a Zephyr, a 56 Mark 7 Zephyr. No, Mark 2 Zephyr. Pretty interesting. But that is really going to dress up the car. Thank you to my friend from New Zealand for thinking of me. Now, what else have I gotten? I've gotten quite a few different things. This I've had for a long time. I recommend it to anybody who's restoring a car, no matter what it is. Get yourself an original year-specific service manual. So it covers everything, front to back, how to repair everything. Very good information. Just thought I'd show that. This is interesting. I have not opened this either. I do know what it is, but I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to go into this a little deeper later on, but I want to show it to you for now. Open it carefully. Don't want to stick that knife blade in too far. What is it? What do you think's in a little flat package like this? Well, it's probably not what you're thinking, if you're thinking anything. It's still not something you're gonna guess. So, it's taped in. I gotta cut this out also. It's a 45 RPM record. Now, I've never seen this particular one before. I've seen the LP, the album version of this. So what it is Steve Allen, the television personality, pretty funny guy, had his own TV show for several years in the 50s, 60s. He, on his program, promoted Plymouth, and he was advertising for 1960 Plymouth, and maybe someday I'll get the album too, but he has an album that shows the 1960 Plymouth on it. But this is an actual 45 RPM, says solid Plymouth 1960. Come along for a ride in the solid new Plymouth. Steve Allen. So, a product of Hanover Signature Record Corporation. And the record number is PLY 101, Plymouth 101. And the flip side also says the exact same title, Come Along for a Ride in the Solid New Plymouth. So I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna record this for you, and I don't know exactly what's on here. I'm sure it's a pitch. I don't know if it's like a radio advertisement, or if this would have been played in the dealership. I don't know the history behind it, but it's very interesting. So this is the original paper sleeve also. So it says right at the top, Steve Allen takes you for a ride in the solid Plymouth for 1960. So this is just a pretty cool, pretty unique little bit of memorabilia that goes along with my 1960 Plymouth Fury. So I have other parts that I've picked up also. I'll have to show you them a little bit later on, but this is what I have for today to show you. So very happy to have gotten these. They're pretty much bolt-on, ready to use condition. So just a little bit of minor scuffing there, no real dents to mention. Just beautiful condition. Still has the mounting tab on the back, and like he said, he thought it could possibly be new old stock, and it's in great condition, so it's possible. Trunk lid. So there is some rust bubbling there, which it's minimal. But what happened here, I don't know. I knew this was damaged, but I'm still trying to figure out what in the world happened here. You can see there's actually been a hole in the trunk and a piece of metal welded in place, and then Bondo over it sometime in the past that has popped out. Now this does not have the sport deck trunk. That's the imitation spare tire that they put on the trunk. There you can see that piece of metal they put in there. Not quite sure what happened. Since my trunk lid was trash, I contacted John Fowley, the Mopar legend with so many parts, and he had exactly what I needed. So I got a good replacement trunk lid for the 60 Plymouth. You can see there's surface rust, but it is not rusted through. It's solid, and this is exactly what I needed for my car. That's a big piece of the puzzle right there. Happy to have that. John brought it. He delivered it from California. Add together these pieces I just got from New Zealand. You know, that makes all the difference in the world. Look at the shine on these. It adds the extra special bling. That is it for now. Thank you for watching. Please continue watching. I'll have more updates. We'll talk to you later. Bye.